Nice wins for you.
Neil, how'd you see that one tonight?
Sort of a game of two halves, wasn't it? I think we were in the mix at half time and second half they blew us away really. I think they made an error. I think they were at one stage 17 from 17 and I think we had 6 errors in the second half and we needed to play a bit of footy and unfortunately we didn't and gave up some field position and a couple of simple errors which gifted a bit of field position. We needed to defend those errors and we didn't do that.
Matt Bowen back tonight?
Yeah, mixed bag. Look, I thought, nice dummy for a try and a couple of kick returns. They don't give you much. Their kicking game was pretty good. They found some space and they chased well. So he had limited opportunities. But, again, it's an area that we needed to be sharp in the halves and capitalise on what our forwards were doing at times. And we didn't do that. We needed to play, as I said, play some football and particularly, going down 14 points and we needed to, score some points late in the game. But weren't able to do that, and I think we were fairly tanked on the back of our error rate. And a couple of close calls there around. I think for both sides about the onus is on the man carrying the ball to control the ball, or hold on to the ball at times. And to me, it's the loose carry there to strip it, and you've got to hold the ball too. But anyway, we still weren't good enough.
When did you make the decision to play Bowen, and what had he done to?
He trained. It was that last 2 sessions we had the GPS on him, and he was getting up to his speed, and more importantly, he felt good about loading up his knee, so he was able to do a running session and back it up the next day, and then feel on day 3 that he was okay. And when he said that, he came to me and said, "Oh no, I'm sweet." I said, "Well, we'll give you an opportunity to play," and and glad to see him back on the park.
Any positives to take out of tonight?
Oh, we proved we could hang in for a bit, and defensively we started the game strongly with the pack that we had out there. It's a completely changed pack from last week, and then cruising into half time, I thought down by 4, but in a game of footy, there's a long range try. They're disappointed that they could skip across our line and go 60 metres, and it was easy points. We worked quite hard for our points, and we're in a game where we needed to match the intensity of the first half and the second quarter. We couldn't go with them there, so that's disappointing because the squad certainly could do that.
How much harder do you think this makes it for you guys now?
Oh, it's just gets harder by the loss, but we get a week off. Origin boys have got their big game on Wednesday. We get them back, and we've got 2 more home games. We play the Broncos and the Derby game, and followed up with South. So there's a couple of quality teams we're up against, and we need to get the same sort of thing. We need to get on a bit of a roll.
What are you telling the boys now after a couple of losses?
It's disappointing. Heads are down. Confidence drops. With every defeat, it's a tough place to be in for the club. But I saw some spirited performances out there. I thought Joel Ruthmuller worked tirelessly there and quality in what he did as well. And I thought our starting pack was quite good. Anthony Mitchell was pretty sharp out at dummy half as well. So there's guys, Ethan Lowe, that plays good minutes. He's only had 35 minutes in first grade. His first starting opportunity. He's a young player with good promise as well. So, and Jason Tolomalolo again starting one of his might be his first start too for the club. So they're all developing as well. But we can't be developing players. We need to win games as well. So they need to take on that responsibility.
You'd said before that Rob Louis needed to stand up tonight. Do you think he's doing enough now that Morgan and those guys are fit and back and pushing again?
Oh, look, I think it's going to be out of the 2 of them really. We'll have to have a look at the video and and make some judgment calls on that. I thought we lacked our ability to run the ball in the halves tonight on the back of some momentum at times, or even the ability to shift the ball a bit more, which we needed to do, particularly when we were behind on the scoreboard. So we need to be creative and we need to play footy, and you need your halves and your fullback to do that.
Are you confident you're doing enough to make the 8?
No, we're not at the moment, are we? So we've got to turn that into a couple of results. I mean, it's getting harder by the week, and we're still a chance. As I said, but we need to start playing some positive football.
Do you have any onus on particular players for the rest of the season?
Sorry?
Any onus on particular players to perform?
I think we're all in the boat together. We all need to bring your game every week in this competition. Manly proved that they're a tenacious side. They don't make many errors. They didn't make an error in the second half. they're key, man. They do their role. Foran does his role there. Stewart does his role at the back, and that's what you need to do. You can't be making errors. You've got to fulfil your responsibility in that jumper. And at the moment we're in fits and starts, and some men are doing it some weeks and some the other. But we need to collectively be able to do that. And if we do that, we can win games of footy.
Glenn, there would have been a bit of confidence when Michael Morgan scored that try after half time that you're on the right track.
Yeah, definitely. As Neil said, like, we started off, we deserved every right to be in that game in the first half, and we come out, scored a try, and then it was just errors. We dropped the ball, they scored a try. Ash Graham got all things knocked on, they scored a try again. Momentum lost, possibly, young side, heads dropped, and as Neil said, they're a tenacious team, and they went on.
What did you make of Matty coming back tonight?
Yeah, it was good. He's been doing a lot of hard work. It's good to see him putting in the hours away from training, and to see him hang out, and would have been a good confidence booster for him off the left foot and through a big hole. So it's good to see him back.
That call on Winter's time before they scored one of their most important tries in the second half. How did you see that? Well, you can't even see that touchline from the press box. So,
Yeah.
But the crowd weren't very happy. Like they ruled a knock on.
Again, I couldn't see, and the replay wasn't conclusive. But there's a couple of possessions where Matt I was getting up to play the ball, and you go, well, hang on, you got to hold the ball till you get it on the ground. But anyway, I mean, you don't always get them. Even taking that out of the game, they still went through us a few times. So defensively, we weren't good enough. Didn't push forward enough at times, and just get forward to get our man when numbers were even. So that's something we need to work on.
Glenn, do the playing group believe you can make the finals?
Yeah, we do. The playing group's really good. The playing group's strong, and believe that we do have the team to go on and make the semis. But as Neil said, we're making it hard for ourselves, and we've just got to fight for those scraps. We're a desperate team now. We've got to be able to fight and hang in there for the 80 minutes and not make those mistakes that we're making.
Everyone pulled through okay?
Sorry?
Everyone pulled through okay?
Yeah, I think we're fine. Just a few bruises there, but I think that's right.
Just quickly, what kind of leadership, if any, does Matt provide coming back? Matty Bowen?
Oh, it's it's a good thing for him to be back. His experience is there, and I know the boys are they spark up when he's been able to play, and he'll be better for that run. So it's great. We need him on deck, and we need John O'Back playing good footy as well, and Matty Scott and Tatey, those guys back. We'll have them back for the rest of the season, touch wood. So they need to fire and drag the other players with them.
Thank you.